guys, welcome back. Eating good in the hood with your girl, Chef Erica. So grab a seat and let's get started. You know we have to start talking even before we start cooking. So the first thing we need to talk about is sanitation. Sanitation is really big in the kitchen. You want to make sure you have clean hands, a bowl. The bowl I always tell you about, don't forget about that, with water and some bleach or Clorox. Now if you want to get it a little bit more upscale, you want to get some Clorox wipes, sure, go ahead and get some. But if you want to keep it that you don't have to spend money, the water, the bowl, and your towel is always free. So make sure you get that and make sure you have it on the side so when you're cooking, your countertop is clean, your hands are clean, the environment that you work at is clean. Sugar. So let's get started cooking this dish today. Now y'all know, Chef Erica, I got a dish for you today. Now we're gonna make chili beans. Chili beans, it sounds like, oh Lord, why chili beans? Chili beans is healthy. Chili beans are good, and chili beans shows fill the heart with soul when you eat it when it's on a cold day. And I'm telling you guys, it's starting to get cold outside. So you're going to need something nice and warm to keep your heart and your stomach warm. So we're going to do beef chili beans, and we're going to do vegan chili beans and vegetarian chili beans all together. Now let's get started with this. Regular ground beef, plant ground beef, tomato paste, tomato sauce, eggs, green onions, cheese, green peppers, beans, black eyed beans, pinto beans, kidney beans, sour cream, chicken broth, sweet onions, sugar, and on the side, some sweet cornbread like your mama used to make. So let's get started, boo. Alright, so in this first pot we have the regular hamburger, and then on the second part we have the plant-based. And don't be scared to put your seasoning in. The first thing we're going to use is some salt. Salt is always a good thing to put in your, and you take it, you put it, the salt is your liking. You don't have to be a certain type, how much, just to your tasting, whatever makes you feel good, whatever tastes good to you, because you're the cook in the kitchen. I'm just showing you how to do it. Some pepper on both sides. You're going to use some accent, baby. I love me some accent. Accent wakes up everything. Everything. You hear me? Everything. And then we're going to use paprika. Like I always tell you, just for color and for show. It doesn't make your food hot, but it sure makes the food taste good. You just sprinkle some on there, and you sprinkle some on there. And what you're going to do, you're going to ground your ground beef up. We're going to grind this up. So now we're putting our tomato paste in here, getting it all thickened up. And both of them got to have it. And you go ahead and stir it in because you wanted to get that liquid at the bottom of the pan. Plant-based, you want to spray a little Pam, a little oil in your bottom of your pan because you don't want it to stick. And then we're going to use our chicken broth. Gives more liquid. And then a little chicken broth on there too. tomato paste, tomato sauce in both, sorry. And you just stir it around. Make sure you get all the tomato paste and all that good old stuff into your chili beans. So now with the plant, the beef plant, we're going to use onions. You get like 2 to 3 handfuls, mix it in. You want that to cook in. And we're going to use green peppers, not vegan or vegetarian dish, chili beans. You're going to use black beans. Pinto beans. And little beans. Mix that on in. And you say, why use all these beans? Because you want all the protein that you can get, but it's going to taste so good in your chili beans. Use onions, 2 tablespoons, 2 handfuls. Green pepper. Stir that on up. Stir that thing on good. And we're going to use our beans. Baked beans on ours. And you stir it on up. Get it all good. So now you want it to simmer. You want all the flavor to go in this. Let it simmer. And you're going to put a lid on it. And you're going to let it cook for like 15 to 20 minutes. Let it simmer a little bit. You're going to put your little sugar in there. Sweeten it on up. Sweeten it on up. And you're going to stir it in. Make sure you stir it in all the way to the bottom. Because you want all that sugar to go in. Now, I told you that we got to make that good old sweet cornbread. And we are. So we're finna get started making it. You need 2 boxes of Jiffy Lube cornbread. Okay? So we're going to put it in a bowl. As so. And you're going to need 3 eggs. You're going to use the sugar. Maybe a half a teaspoon of sugar. Half of a cup of sugar. And you're going to use 1/3 of a cup of milk. 2 of these. Okay? So don't forget. And don't forget, we're going to put this on the blender, but definitely don't forget to spray your pan. And like I said, if you don't have spraying oil, you can always use butter, honey. You can use grease, whatever you got in your house or whatever's in your budget. Do what you got to do. Just make sure it doesn't stick to the pan. And you want to make sure it's good and greasy. That's the key. Non-sticking to the pan. Put that on the side and let's start blending it up. And you want to put it on 1 first, because you just wanted to start getting all the ingredients in it. I always set it on 1. If you can use your hands, you can stir it if you don't have one of these KitchenAid, or you can even use a blender or you use a mixer. But you want it to get as thick as possible on 1. Then you want to put a little speed, then put it on 4. You want to make sure you get all the lumps, all the bubbles out of it, because it has bubbles when you're doing it. And speed it up a little bit more. I got it on 6. And you should let this go for a good 3 to 2 minutes. Making sure all the lumps and the bumps are out of it. And you want it smooth. Very smooth. Very fluffy. You want to make it really, really, really fluffy. When it's really fluffy, it'll turn out very beautiful, nice and golden brown, and it'll have a great taste to it. So you're making sure that it has took all the lumps and the bumps out of it. So you want to make sure it's very fluffy. You want it to be almost air fluffy. See how smooth it is, and that's how you want your cornbread to come out. Very smooth, no lumps, no bumps. So we're finna pour it in our pan. Put it on the top, right? And it's gonna be in there for 15 to 20 minutes. We are done today, Shugs and Shugettes. Well, on the left side it is the vegan and vegetarian dish, and on my right side is the beef dish, and in the middle is that cornbread. But anyway, I'll see you next time, and next time I'm doing a Super Bowl dish. So you gotta come in and turn in and show up and show out. This is your girl, Chef Erica.